Hey traders, Tradiest Trades here back with another video. We got the gold weekly recap. So let's check it out. What am I seeing in gold this week? What have I been doing in gold last week? We're going to check it all out here, mainly looking at price action. Going to look under the hood of the market too a little bit, show you the fundamentals driving the market. And just remember, this isn't advice. This is for education and information only. So starting on the weekly time frame here, what do I see? Well, we just put in a lower high last week. We also just put in a lower low. So, the bears are stepping up here. Keeping in mind, the trend is obviously so strongly to the upside. We've just had some short-term market structure shifting bearish here. And we've got, weekly downward momentum at the moment. One thing, though, I point out is we're in an uptrend. 18-period moving average is up, 50 as well. We did just get very oversold on a closing basis on the 4-period %R here on the weekly. Look at the last time this happened. Ooh. Great time to buy. Look at the last time this happened. Really great time to buy. Another really great time to buy when the 4-period got really oversold. So we see we're at a range. We're in an area where gold could definitely bounce a lot here. And if it does, what's going to happen to me? I'm going to take a loss because I'm short gold. And you know what? I'm going to show you why. And it's just part of my strategy. But I am eyes wide open that gold is overly bullish generally, but I've reason to believe that we're having a pullback. Well, we clearly are, but I have reason to believe we might have more of a pullback, maybe to get down into this MA down around 3,064. So let's take a look at what I'm doing here and why I'm doing it. So here we go. So why am I short gold? Well, last week when we took out this low on Monday, that was a confirmation of a weekly lower high. So that to me says, oh, monthly or weekly momentum is to the downside. Then from there, a few days later, we took out this low. And why is that so important to me? Well, if you know my channel, you know the 18-period moving average method that I use to determine trend. So I need 2 full range bars below the 18-period MA, none of which can be inside bars. So here is 1. This one was an inside bar, so it didn't count. Then here's 2. There's the 2, and then we traded down through it. That's the follow through that tells me, you know what, the trend has shifted bearish, and I'm okay to take short trades because this daily trend is now in alignment with the bearish weekly momentum and the bearish short-term weekly market structure. So how did I get involved in the market? Well, we had a classic Larry Williams fake out sell day on Friday. What happened? Well, Thursday's price, this looked like a reversal bar, didn't it? Really bullish, closed up on the high, an up close above the close of the day prior. So what that is that could have been a reversal day, should have been a reversal day. But if it failed, which it did, that was my reason to get short, because also we were starting to get overbought on the %R. The 4-period %R closed above the 50 area. So that to me tells me that, this is getting a little oversold. I'm bearish, overbought. I'm bearish. I will take a short if price trades back to Wednesday's low, which basically it did. I got short there. My stop is somewhere up here. I'm in the micro contract. I'll just quickly show you just so you can see it. This is where I got short. You can see I got short at Wednesday's low when it traded back there on Friday, and my stop is up here. So what's going to happen? Well, we just had a gap up opening here, so who knows? Maybe I'm going to get stopped out. One thing that's not great is, I'm shorting right into the 50-period moving average, which a lot of technical traders would say that that's a pretty bad idea, and maybe it is. But the fact that the 18-period moving average trend has changed, the weekly momentum is to the downside. This 18-period moving average trend change is going to catch the trend change sooner than the 50. Quite naturally, it's faster moving, right? So I'm not too bothered to short into this just based on the fact that that's what I'm seeing. Now, what would make me get bullish again? Well, I'm going to have to wait quite a while to get bullish again because I need another 18-period moving average trend change to the upside, and I need weekly momentum to the upside. This is how I'm working this market right now. I'm short, and I might be completely wrong, but this is what my system is presenting to me. It's saying, hey, you know what? There's some momentum to the downside. You should take advantage of that if it gets overbought. It got overbought. I got an entry trigger with the Larry Williams fake out sell, and now I'm in, and I need to live with the fate of this trade. Win, lose, or there's no draws in this business, is there? So win or lose. So here I am in this trade, and that's about it. The monthly, obviously very bullish. In order for me to get some bearish momentum signal on the monthly, I would need price to trade all the way down to April's low, because that would confirm a short-term swing point to the downside. that's what I'm doing, you guys. It's be it right or wrong, this is how I'm positioned in the market. Shorting gold, is honestly kind of a crazy concept. Person near and dear to my heart that I talk to about the markets with all the time, he's just like, man, going short gold seems like a terrible idea. And you know what? It very well might be. But the daily has shifted. There's no denying the daily has shifted to the favor of the bears, and maybe it's just going to chop around, and we're going to continue going up, and then I'm going to catch some easy longs, much like I did on the way up here. But for now, looking for more pullback continuation. What would my target be? Well, I'm going to show you basically, these are short-term trades. These continuation trades that I'm in, I don't plan to hold them for very long. What I'll do is I'll look for an extension of this swing. So this is a swing point up. Once we confirm, oops, so we're on looking for a fib. Here we go. Once we confirm that this short-term high has been put in when we trade down to Friday's low, if we trade down to Friday's low, that'll be another short-term high, lower short-term high. So the extension of that brings gold down to 29.90, basically 3,000. I like that too because it's right around this magnet price. We see down on this pullback, price closed right at the low there. On the lowest point in this pullback, the closing price, it's an important level, and that's just below, that's 29.67 roughly. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. I am going to be shorting this until the bulls show up and tell me, hey, it's time to go long. And at that point, I'll just flip to the long side. No emotional bias. Just do what the chart tells you to do. If you like my videos, like, subscribe, share, send me an email to get into my free Discord, tradiustrades@gmail.com. I share all my insights. We interact, a great group of traders, learning lots from one another. So great community. If that sounds like something you'd be into, you know where to find me. So everybody, hope you have a great week. Good luck with your trading, and thank you very much for listening.